So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Well, okay, so it is the new year and the gym is full again. So many people are there at the gym right now. But you know, today I walked in, it was a really bad thing. I walked into my machine on the day I used that machine. At the same time, I always use that machine, and that guy, he was on my machine. I'll boost you right off that machine. It's like, oh, come on, you felt that way too, haven't you? You get motivated, you get inspired, you get in your groove. You're like, somebody's on my machine. My wife says, Scott, there are all kinds of, it's a 28,000 square foot gym. There's plenty of things you can lift and put down. You can do it all over the place. But that's mine. I was psychologically ready to work on that machine. I had my towel. I was going to put my towel on it so he couldn't take it. I should find something else to do. You ladies know this because you ladies go in a group fitness class. And you know what happens when you walk in a room and maybe you're a little bit late and some new person has taken your spot at the front row. And worse, if it's a guy. I want to say ladies because most ladies go to group fitness, guys don't, which I never found even remotely understandable. If I were single, or even if I wasn't single, and all the ladies are in one room, I'm going to that room. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it as it is. We get in our habits, don't we? It can be frustrating sometimes, but you know, that's life. Life just kind of bumps us around. We're like, we're like a pinball in the pinball game. That's for everybody that's over 50 that knows what pinball machines are. So I had a conversation yesterday about the theme music. I do reserve the right to change it. Yesterday afternoon, I was playing around with more theme music, and I have a really nice 80s classic rock version of it. Not today. Eventually you'll hear it, okay? I have a new version coming soon. I also said I may expand the length of this podcast as well, because last week, I've been doing 9 minutes forever, feeling a little stifled in the 9-minute format. I don't think it fits that well these days. I tried 6 minutes. I went the wrong way. I felt like a motivational vending machine. I didn't like that at all. Too shallow, wasn't my thing. And so I went on Facebook, and if you haven't been on my Facebook page, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook, and I got vulnerable, and I spilled my guts out, and I said, I'm feeling a little frisky, and I'm just like, maybe I should expand this thing. Not 6, not 9. Maybe go Joe Rogan. Nah, not going to do that. But maybe longer, maybe 20 or 30 minutes. And so far, the comments have been great, although Bruce says to me, I would try the longer ones. I don't know if I can commit to longer ones, though. BS, Bruce. You're committing to somebody else, then commit to me. Just give up on it. Get a little bigger bite of Scott. If you want to be in the conversation, just go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook and you can get me there, okay? I'll give you my other ways to contact me in a couple secs here, okay? Couple secs? Who says that? Evidently I do. So a long time ago, I had a dream. Have you ever had a dream in your life, something you want to accomplish? I like dreams. I like to dream. I think I live my world in that. I conjure things up and I go, man, that'd be cool. And then some of the time I go after it and some of the time I get it. But there's always something that it happens when I get it and happens when I don't. I had a dream of being a Hollywood director to make movies, and I wanted to write my own screenplays. So a lot of you don't know that I've done the radio thing, I've done the voiceover thing, I've done all kinds of things. But for a long time, I was pursuing the path of television and film, and I did a whole bunch of work, and I was always out in Hollywood and doing stuff. And didn't like the business that much, but at the time, I was going to be that way. So I went to a convention in Orlando about all kinds of film stuff. And there was a guy there that was teaching us how to write screenplays. I said, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to learn to write a screenplay. And that's it. In a 45-minute breakout session, I'm going to be Hollywood famous. That's what's going to happen. Not internet famous, but Hollywood famous. Wait a second. Well, this was about 20 years ago. I mean, now internet famous is kind of better than Hollywood famous when you think about it. Anyway, I was going to go in there and do this. This guy's going to teach me how to do it. And he did. He got up on stage. He goes, guys, get your notes out. I'm going to teach you everything it takes to write your screenplay and to be Hollywood famous. I don't think he said that, but you know. You're going to know exactly what to do when this program is over, but exactly how to do that. I said, here we go. We're going to get the secret right now. I paid my $97 for this event. It's going to work. I'm going to be famous after this. Well, then he said these words. How bad do you want it? I think really bad. I really want it bad. How bad do you want it? Because I can tell you right now that most people in this room do not want it nearly badly enough to make a dream come true. I didn't believe him. I thought, no way. I paid my $97. I wanted that. If I put up $97, I'm going to be Hollywood famous and eventually internet famous. I kind of am in just a little way on the internet. How bad do you want something? After coaching 20-some thousand hours, there was a point in every coaching call that I have. We get clarity, right? That's what we do. You got to get clarity first. And sometimes it's uncomfortable clarity. We get that figured out, and then we get everything in alignment, as we all like to do. And I was like, here we go. And somebody, my coaching client, said, I got it. I'm ready to go. I'm committed. I'm in it. Let's go. Let's do this thing. And they don't do it. Can't get them off the start. Can't get them moving. Sometimes they take off for a little bit, then they pause. They stop. They stumble. I do it myself all the time. Heck, it's really common. If you think, can you ever think about this? Like, you're really tired and you're at home. It's been a really long day. And all you're thinking about is, man, if I could just get myself some M&Ms and maybe some popcorn, maybe something else, maybe some ice cream. If I could, there's none in the house, but if I can just get that, and you're so tired, you're like, man, I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to eat a Cheeto. You didn't want it bad enough, because if you wanted it bad enough, you would have dragged yourself over to Walmart to get it, which is what I do, because my wife won't go to Walmart, at least the one I go to. She won't go there. So I know if I want to buy M&Ms, that's where I go, because she never catches me there buying M&Ms. I'm telling you, that's how badly I don't want her to catch me. See that? If I didn't mind, I wouldn't mind. I'd go wherever, and she would just say, okay. See, this whole life thing, my personal observation of how the world works is not all the ticky-tacky kind of motivational, kind of personal development, crappy kind of stuff that we get all the time. It's not that. I see what you're doing all the time. You know all those stuff. You know all the tricks. There's not a trick I could teach you anymore. You got it all right now. And if you don't have it, you got ChatGPT. You got Life Coachy Coach all over ChatGPT right now. Everywhere. But you're not doing it. Well, some of you are. I just, listen, don't take this. Every single person in your life, there's a place where you don't want it bad enough. I can guarantee you, in everything in your world, when it clicks, triggers a click. When it happens, when you want it badly enough that you'll do anything to get it, you're going to get it. Nothing can stop you. Think at a time right now, something Right now, think about it. This is homework now, real time. Do it. This is the big stuff. You could pay me a lot of money to do this for you live, but I'm not going to. Something at some point in time that you wanted so bad nobody could stop you. People yell at me all the time because I will put ideas out constantly. You can hear me. You've heard the podcast for the past couple of weeks or months even. Scott's fishing for something. Scott's trying different things. I'm trying different avenues. I'm inspiring myself and doing what makes my heart sing. And sometimes my heart's singing and they go, whoa, I don't like that song. And I change a record. Wait a second. I thought you were going to do it. So I did until I didn't. But man, when I dig in, and you're the same way. So what's that time when it was so important to you and you obsessed about it. It just took you and you ran with it. Maybe it was a girl. My wife, actually both my wives. Cheryl was that way when I first met her a long time ago, and then she died. She wasn't going to get away from me. Blonde, blue-eyed, wore a tan and a bikini half the time. She wasn't going to get away from me. I wanted it that bad. I went after it. And she got sick years later and she died. And then I met Joy and I said, wait a second. The only thing different here is she's a brunette. Okay, that's really rude for me to say that. But anyway, I saw it. I wanted it. I said, that's it. I will do anything. And she knew that too because she really took advantage of me. Nonetheless, I wanted it so badly I was going to go after it. So in your life, what have you done that you clicked in? Because I promise you right now, if there's anything you want to do this year, anything you want to do in your life, we talk about this stuff this time of year in January because you're all tuned in for it. You got about another week. You're like, stop talking about how bad do I want stuff and stop talking about goals. Gosh, let's talk about Super Bowl. How bad do you want it?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hi, this is Zoe Deutsch.
And Nick Robinson. Our brand new movie, Voicemails for Isabel, is all about those little moments that feel like the universe is looking out.
Feeling homesick, then your sister calls.
Hearing that perfect song exactly when you need it. Sometimes life rigs things in our favor, like learning about your new favorite rom-com, Voicemails for Isabel. Now playing only on Netflix.
What did you set down this year? You made a goal. You decided to do something this year and you're like, well, maybe I didn't really mean that. I don't know what I was thinking. It was back in November, December, and you're all pumped up on the spiritual stuff of the holiday season. Who doesn't do that, right? Silent night. Where's Pentatonics? Mary, did you know? I'm serious. You hear that song the first time, it's like, man, I feel so good. I'm going to sit down and write my next year. I want this so much, but not as bad as I want that bottle of wine or that block of cheese. Every year my son sends me some Harry and David's. Is that what it is? It's the cheese stuff and the candy stuff and the cherry stuff. I want it really badly. My wife, I get that and I want to open it. I wait for him to send it because I'm going to eat the cherries because my wife doesn't know. I want them that bad. I'd go buy myself if he didn't send them. How bad do you want something like that? Is it a job? Is it career? Is it to tell somebody off and get out of my face? That's legit, by the way. I'm telling you, sometimes it is. Why is it legit? Because some people get in your face and they don't even know it, and some people have really bad motives. Sometimes the devil is coming right at you. You just got a nice dress on. He's just got a nice dress on. Okay, are we past that period yet? Because I think maybe we're right on the edge. I'm just saying this. Here's, may I, is it okay? I have this kind of thing now that really gets a lot of you guys mad at me. And here's what it is. I'll come up with an idea and I'll think it through and I'll go research and I'll work on it and I'll stick with it for a little bit. I'm waiting for something. Scott, why aren't you moving on it? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? Because I don't want it bad enough yet. Because what happened is I sit here and wait because I need two things before I'll do anything. And in all the experience I've had coaching, I know you need the same thing. We're both human. First off, I need something that just fires me up. I need something that inspires me because when I get inspiration, I'm automatically motivated. And when I'm motivated, I'll find the way to get it done. I need that first. If I'm not fired up, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go say, well, let's go save the world, but I really got a ball game to go to this Sunday. No. I wait to get fired up. How about you? What fires you up? I wait until I get fired up. I'm not going to move forward until I'm fired up. You know why? Because I ain't going to make it. I'm going to stop. Then you're going to yell at me even more because I didn't do it. When I say yell at me, you just I mean, well, you don't yell at me. You just, come on, Scott. You know better than that. You have discipline. Yeah, I do. I learned about that discipline thing. Sometimes I did discipline so well, I did crap I didn't want to do for years and years and years, and finally figured out that was stupid. I get motivated. Then I move into it. But there's something else. If I don't want it bad enough, I don't start. Because if it's really important, I'm not going to finish it if I don't want it badly enough. We got to work on this bad or badly thing. Is there a grammar teacher out there that can help me with this? I mean, I can worry about it right now, but really, seriously, does it really matter? I don't know. It matters to somebody. I'm going to get emails. Scott@dailyboostpodcast.com. Would you please tell me what it is? Be nice. I don't care. Don't be nice. Doesn't matter. Life is more important than that. You start correcting my grammar, crossing my T's and dotting my I's, you lost me at hello. You did. So the question from me to you today is, whatever you're going for, do you really want it? Is your hair on fire? Are you losing sleep over it? Is it so important nothing could stop you? Are you willing to give it its due and give it what it takes and go for it no matter what? Are you willing to look at everybody who says, what are you doing? You're going to do that thing again? You're going to try again? Are you confident that not only are you inspired by it, it's burning a hole in you that you can't live with unless you go fix it? You want it that bad, you're willing to go for it. Oh, by the way, I'm not talking the big stuff. Oh, it could be the big stuff. See, in this kind of program, and I hope, God, I hope this program is different than the other kind of motivational. We're going to move away from that. The other kind of personal development stuff. I want to be real with you. It can be really big. If you really, really, it's so bad you got to build a $10 billion empire, God bless you, go do it. But if the thing you want most in the world is peace and to be a good mom or dad, are you sure you want it that badly? I sure hope so. Hey, Scott Smith at Instagram. I'm liking that. I'm getting back to people really fast. That's a nice way to get me. Scott@dailyboostpodcast.com. And let me give you the Facebook address one more time if you missed it the first time. dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. See, it's easy. 15-minute show. Oops.